Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks again for joining us. This week we're going to be talking about nutrition and how it relates to stress. If you remember last week we talked about the mind and how the mind affects stress, how it affects our body, our adrenal glands, our hormones, and of course our general health. So today we're going to talk about how does nutrition affect us. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the foods that we eat. So the foods that we eat can really be broken down into two things. Does it help us or does it hurt us? So remember what we absolutely need. We need protein, we need healthy fats, and we need some form of healthy carbohydrates. There's no need for us to have high amounts of sugar or alcohol or toxins or any of the preservatives that we find in most pre-prepared foods. So when we look over here, first thing we look at is food. We need protein. Protein helps us heal, okay? We also need complex carbs, and the most common and the best are going to be some form of veggies, okay? And then we also need fats. Now, women in particular need fats, men also, but fat is responsible for making all the hormones in our body. So the best fats we want to look at is olive oil. We can do coconut oil. We also want things like avocados and nuts and omega-3 oils. So those oils help us build tissue, they help reduce inflammation, and they help us heal. It's a misnomer to a lot of people is they think we shouldn't have fat because it's bad for us and it clogs our arteries, and that's actually wrong. Fat's essential. Now, too much animal fat can be a problem, especially if you have a high stress lifestyle. That can cause clogging of the arteries, but that's actually caused by stress, not by the fat. And the stress is what causes inflammation of the arteries, and we'll get to that another time. Now, the big issue when it comes to stress are toxins. Now, the holiday season's full of a lot of cheer. We call it holiday cheer. So, of course, alcohol is part of oftentimes the holiday cheer. Toxins accumulate in our body. So we've got smoke, we've got car exhaust, we have all those different things in life with the chemicals. We also have hormones, and we have toxins within food. So the big key that I want you to get out of today's cast is toxins build up in our body, and we can't be perfect and eliminate everything, but when it comes to food, that's one of our biggest producers of toxins. So you always want to look at, what am I putting into my body? Is it helping me or hurting me? And then what am I putting in terms of toxins? Now, obviously, the air that we breathe, we don't have direct control over right away, but if you're exposed to smoke, if you use a lot of chemicals, especially on your body, like skincare products and hairspray, those things build up and end up becoming a toxic load. So I like people to imagine that they're driving their car with the emergency brake on. If you have your emergency brake on, you're using a lot of energy, but you're really not going anywhere. So think of a toxin as something that sucks up your life's body's energy, and in time, those toxins can cause changes in your health system. For example, you can increase immune system breakdown, which can lead to cancer. Types of food are full of things. You've got all the preservatives, the colorants, the toxins of prepared foods especially. Those things build up. So this holiday season, look into, what am I putting into my body? Do you have to be perfect? The answer is no, but if you can limit and make wiser choices and say, does it help me or hurt me? Then come January, you're going to have, first of all, feeling better, and you're not going to have such weight loss issues to try to have to deal with later this year. So, happy holidays to everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Next week, we're going to be talking about physical stress and how that physical stress relates to your day-to-day chronic symptoms, from headaches to back pain to numbness and tingling. Have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.